Good morning, Saturday, January 14th, it's 9:09. I was about to just figure out what to do, be kind of lazy, and then I saw my little notes I made yesterday, so we're doing this, the challenge. Okay, so we are what we repeatedly do. So I said things I was going to do is 5 minutes of dishes, laundry, and then the table. So 5 minutes of laundry, I'm going to pick up the socks and that blanket that needs to be washed. In the bathroom, I have my pajamas I'm going to pick up, and then scrubs I'm going to pick up to wash. So this, I'm going to take to the washer, stick it in there. Alright, so washer is going. Here's what was hang drawn from yesterday, along with the first load from yesterday. Here's the second load from yesterday. And actually, I spent less than 5 minutes doing this, so go me. Alright, I did 5 minutes of laundry. Now I'm going to do 5 minutes of dishes. So we're going to get this unloaded and see if any of that gets loaded. I'm not going to worry with all this stuff. It has to be hand washed right now, though. Okay, so dishes are unloaded, and I started loading this view. So now this sink is just all the hand wash stuff. And then that's kind of soaking because it's, ugh. And so this evening, when I get ready to do my next 5-minute batch, I will finish getting this and whatever new dishes loaded in the dishwasher. Turn that to dirty. And then if I have time, I'll start hand washing this stuff. If not, hand washing will be the priority for tomorrow morning. It's 5 minutes. In here, this evening for 5 minutes of laundry, it's going to be putting those clothes in the dryer and then washing all the dirty washcloths and hand towels and rags and stuff. Now for 5 minutes of the table. So I decided to test out which is better. Usually I just do like 2 rounds in the Keurig of hot water, and I'll put 2 tea bags in the kettle to make tea. And then I actually, for my birthday, my mom got me a tea kettle over here. So I actually did the boiling water for a tea bag to see if I can taste the difference. The main thing is just the temperature. This is so hot. And then I tried the traditional where I put a little bit of milk in the bottom and then put the tea that was boiled in it. It's not bad. Like, the milk doesn't actually change a lot of the taste or the texture for me. And as far as these, the boiled one was a lot darker than like how I normally do it. But the flavor, I don't know, because it's just so hot I couldn't taste anything. Now it's ice cold, so let me try. Yeah, I'm not sophisticated enough to know the difference. But I do like it with the milk. That's not bad. It's just not necessary for me. Okay, so table, the only thing left is the propane tanks that's going in the Jeep for the Dearly's BC powder. Dad's going to put it in his room. I'm going to wipe the table once he gets that stuff off. I've got the vegetables just temporarily moved here that need to get chopped up for the salad that I'll do this afternoon. I said that yesterday too, didn't I? Anyways, I got the dishes, like the tea kettle, an extra mug in the sink. I threw away the trash. Some stuff I put in my room. So in my room, when stuff starts coming in from other rooms, instead of me just chunking it randomly on my desk or like on my bed, I've got this to where now I just throw it in this little inbox, as I'm calling it, that I know it just came into the room and needs to be dealt with, put in its home or whatever if I don't have time to put it there. Okay, so 5 minutes of dishes, laundry, and table done. Next, it's simplify your stuff. So 10 minutes to declutter something. Let's find something to declutter. Okay, so I'm taking some creative liberties. The one thing I need to get rid of is not like a category of stuff or a spot. Well, I mean, I've got those, but this bag of pecans I've had forever that has literally been on like every surface of the kitchen, dining room, and then currently, as you saw, it was sitting on the dryer to be out of our way. So I'm going to spend 10 minutes cracking these, and then after that, I'm just going to give up. And I'll find somebody who wants them. Okay, so a lot of trial and error, a bunch of little broken pieces, some slightly bigger. I had one that came out perfect, and we had one that was dead and dried up. Alright, so now that's 10 minutes of declutter. Done. Still got a whole bag of them. But that's actually kind of enjoyable. To just have some music or a podcast going and crack these. It's kind of relaxing. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep the rest of the bag and do it. Okay, so what came in, make sure something is going out. I don't know. I'm going to have to think. Got birthday gifts, but it doesn't really replace stuff. Because the kettle and the K-cup thing do 2 separate jobs. I'll think about it and try and do something this afternoon, maybe 2 to double up on it. Excess packaging. Gonna have to think on that one too. Give everything home. Technically I did that because I gave this little bin the home for stuff that's coming into the room that still needs to be sorted or dealt with. So check. So only 3 out of 5 is not bad. I'm gonna think of what to get rid of because like remove excess packaging. I guess like the box the tea bags came in, I can get rid of that box, but then I gotta find something to put the tea bags in or just throw them loose in one of my bins. Yeah, we're gonna think about that one. Update. It is 2:28. We went over to the rental property, but then it was really cold, so we decided not to work, just to drop off the supplies we had got to bring over there. And then we went over to my brother's house because I needed to borrow some teacups and saucers that I had left over there after I'd moved out. And we went everywhere yesterday searching for teacups, and nobody around here has them. And I can't undo this with one hand. And then finally, after running everywhere, I remembered, wait, I have teacups at the other house. And then also while I was over there, I realized how much stuff I left over there when I moved out. So I need to plan on going over there and getting the rest of my stuff. A lot of glasses, and I grabbed a bunch of coffee mugs while I was over there. And after that, we've been running errands all day. So we went to, where all did we go? My brain. We went to Sam's and got some food and stuff for the tea party and things that we needed in general. We went to Kroger's. We went to another Kroger's because nobody had dill, and I need dill to make the little cream cheese cucumber sandwiches for the tea party. We also went to Academy, trying to look. We had an ice chest for my dad to keep in his Jeep, and then we were looking for, see if they had like the Stanley thermos, just the cup, because he lost his, he thinks it's down at the deer lease, so hopefully when he goes down to the deer lease, it'll be down there, and he can not have to worry about buying a replacement. Plus the handle on that one's messed up, but when we went to Walmart yesterday, he bought a whole new one, so he's got a second one now. We went to Dollar Tree to get some stuff, and that's where I got the little, I had picked up their little cheap phone charger thing, so I need another one because I left one at the rental property, so I always have a charger there for when I'm working and listening to music. I've got some eggs boiling for doing deviled eggs tomorrow. The tea party is going to be a little bit of like a fancy tea party with like cute little tea sandwiches and some fruits and little cookies and stuff, and it's also partly going to be like a southern picnic thing, so we'll have like different sandwiches, deviled eggs, little sweets and stuff, and veggies and hummus. And then it's my turn to do family dinner, so I'm going to do deer steaks tomorrow with a bunch of salad fixings, so we'll have steak salad. Okay, so here's the before of the fridge. Goal is to get a bunch of the fruit and vegetables pre-chopped for the tea party tomorrow and washed and cleaned and whatever. I've got some mushrooms and spinach that I'm going to start eating every morning with eggs, so I'm going to go ahead and get some of that cooked up so that it's ready to go and just need to be reheated versus having to cook it fresh every morning. I feel like that for some reason is going to be an easier step. I need to roast some garlic for tomorrow because I love roasted garlic. And then I have all the like meats and cheeses and stuff for the tea party. And then over here, this is kind of a hot mess, but the relish I will use up with the tuna fish I'm making. And then we'll try and see what else I can use up over here to get rid of stuff to get it out of the fridge. See how it goes. Alright, got the garlic roasted. And still have half a bag. I'm either going to roast that as well, or I'm going to chop it up in the food processor and we will put it in ice cube trays and stick it in the freezer, because I've done that before and that's good to just throw frozen cubes of garlic in food. Switching laundry. I still need to do dishes, but I'm not feeling dishes at the moment, so I'm just going to ignore it, and later I'm going to convince myself to just do at least 1 or 2 dishes, or do it for like 2 minutes or something. Oh, dry sheet. Is there anything that's supposed to be hung dry in that round? I can't remember. Too lazy to open the door. Okay, we're drying it. Alright. Alright, so in our 365 book, Boosting Energy. So, talking about detoxing. So, eliminate junk food, caffeine, sugar, and processed foods. So, what I'm going to do is just start noticing everything that is a processed food with added sugar. And then start eliminating it, but mainly just focusing on how much of it I consume. Okay, so tuna salad with white albacore tuna, mayonnaise, sweet relish, dill seasoning, and black pepper. Deviled eggs in my pretty little dish.